Welcome to episode 5 of the Mid Podcast Football Review. Was it a great weekend of football or not? Guess we're going to find out. But before we get into football, there's a few things we need you to do. Hit that like and subscribe button and share on YouTube so that you're not missing an episode of the best football podcast out there. Also, you can find us on Twitch and X when we go live. So what's up, Brendan?
Nothing.
Think the fans missed us last week since we didn't do a show?
I doubt it.
Yeah, we ain't got no fans. So, I have two takeaways from this weekend. Blowouts in the NFL and college coaches getting the can. You have any takeaways from this weekend?
Brian Kelly is a terrible person.
We'll definitely get into that, I'm sure. We hate to disappoint our fans, but we have no weekly rant this week. Hopefully, something greater happened that we can rant about next week.
They're making Power Ranger Legos and I want them.
Well, people in hell want ice water too. So, moving on to college football. And into our topics for college football. This just come across my desk. It seems that the city of Pasadena and the Rose Bowl Stadium are suing UCLA for saying that it's attempting to move its home games to SoFi Stadium despite the 19 years remaining on its lease with the Rose Bowl.
Ew, that's not good.
Figure it out. So, how would you feel about UCLA playing in SoFi?
I'm gonna be closer to the campus.
Yeah, I've heard people say it's a bitch getting into the Rose Bowl. So, it seems that with certain universities firing coaches so early, that other universities are giving their coaches extensions so they don't leave. Nebraska head coach Matt Rhule signs a extension that's going to keep him there beyond 2030. No comment?
I mean, it's Nebraska. Nebraska blows, so.
Well, I mean, just in general about these other universities go ahead and locking up these coaches.
It's smart. If you have a good team, you don't want your coaches to go somewhere else.
Well, just like we had this discussion the other day, there's only like 5 universities that you're not leaving that university to take another college job. Like, it's very rare you're going to leave those universities. Michigan, Ohio State, places like that. You're not leaving those universities to go take another job.
No.
Next topic. So, Penn State and Ohio State will not play again until 2028. Are you upset about that?
No, because Penn State sucks. So, they get one less easy game or one less hard game off their schedule, and they'll still probably miss the playoffs.
That's probably true.
I mean, the only reason they made it last year was because it became 12 teams.
Are they moving to 24 teams?
No, they're keeping it 12. The FCS does 24 teams.
So So it seems that Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry has put himself out there, saying that a committee will be organized to select the next LSU head coach and that the LSU AD would not be selecting the head coach. And he says that the LSU AD was responsible for hiring Kelly and Fisher at Texas A&M, and we all seen what happened there. So my question is, if you don't trust your AD to hire the highest paid employee in the athletic department, should they be the athletic director?
No. Because this is the same guy that also hired what's Jimbo Fisher for A&M.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we see how that went.
So a lot of people were on Governor Landry about he shouldn't insert himself into the LSU coaching issue. But he said today on the Pat McAfee show that if donors do not step up to pay that $52 million buyout, that the taxpayers and the state of Louisiana is on the hook for it, and that's why he's pissed.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I could think of better things to do with taxpayers' money than pay a fucking idiot coach. My next topic comes from an unlikely person, everybody's favorite NBA player, Charles Barkley. And let me know if you agree with his statement. So, evidently, he said on his show that in my day, when a coach criticized you, it was called good coaching. When people criticize players today, it's called hating. And that's why these bums be driving me crazy.
It depends. No, it depends on how the coach criticizes you. Like, if he's coming up and just yelling in your face, saying you're bad, give up, and all that, no, that's not criticism. That's the coach being a dick. But if he comes up to you, it's like, hey, you fucked up, here's what you should do next time, then that's one thing.
I just think society's gotten soft.
It has nothing to do with being soft.
I just said that's my opinion. You little pussies can't take somebody telling y'all no anymore.
No, people can.
Or saying that you're doing something wrong because y'all think y'all's perfect.
It's a matter of how people say it.
Moving on. So it looks like the college football playoff national championship game will return to Tampa in 2029. How do you feel about that?
Cool, Michigan's gonna win it.
We're 10 weeks into the college football season, and at this point, who do you see taking home the national championship?
I don't know. Like, this pains me to say, the only, good team looks like Ohio State. Every other team has some aspect of their game that they suck at.
I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say Texas A&M.
No, they'll blow it. I'm going to say Bama. I'm really liking Bama lately. I think Bama has a good shot.
So it seems that the University of Michigan and their head coach, Sherrone Moore, have withdrawn their appeal in the NCAA infractions case. Do you think it's just time to let it go and move on?
Yeah.
So I put up there on the screen, I don't know if you can see it. Those are the figures of the 2025 current buyouts in college football coaching.
Let's see. Trent Dilfer, that doesn't really matter. Oregon State needs a new head coach. Deshaun Foster, UCLA really hasn't been a football school in like forever. James Franklin might be getting the Virginia Tech job.
I heard those rumors out there, but nothing has been official.
Arkansas, I don't know. Oklahoma State, I don't know what they'll do. Gundy's not the answer. Lane's getting the LSU or Florida job. He's not staying in Ole Miss. And then I have no idea who's getting the. Hey, Penn State, if you want to take Brian Kelly, he's really good and he knows how to kill defenses. Look up Brian Kelly killing for more information.
You know who I think could be a good coach for Penn State?
Mike Tomlin.
Sure, because I do think it's time for the Steelers to have a coaching change, but we're not talking about pro ball right now. I think A.Q. Shipley should take the Penn State job since he's a Penn State alum and he used to be a coach.
Hey, as long as they lose to Michigan, I don't care who coaches them.
But I mainly put that up there. Just look at those numbers. The figures that these schools, and as in Louisiana, taxpayers are having to pay for these coaches to be let go. As Governor Landry said, there's a problem with the coaching contracts now.
Yeah, because you pay these coaches dumbass
Most of these coaches are your highest paid state employee.
Yeah. And truthfully, they shouldn't be state employees. You are a football coach, not a government official.
But if you teach at a state university, you're technically a state employee.
Well, most college coaches don't teach.
No, well, I mean, they teach football, but I'm just saying.
So, therefore, they shouldn't be state employees. You are a football coach. You should be a university employee. If you're a coach of any sport, you should be a university employee, not of the state.
But if it's a state-funded school, that puts you into being a state employee.
Yes, but then they should focus more on the education side and pay their teachers more, and professors more, and staff more. But what do I know? That's just my personal opinion, and I think it's stupid that colleges' main focus are on sports instead of education.
Sounds like a kid whose parent has a PhD or something there. That was really intelligent. Next topic.
It's also the truth.
Next topic is Vandy for real. They are currently ranked 9th, and that is their highest ranking since 1937.
We'll see what they do against Texas this week in Austin. If they go beat Texas, then okay, all you gotta do is win out, and you make the playoffs. All you gotta do is win out, make the playoffs. But it starts with beating Texas.
Well, that's all I have for college topics. So, on to our next segment, which is our top college games from this past weekend. What do you got, Brendan?
Little brother got beat again because he sucks. Haha, fuck you.
And by fuck you, he is talking about the Michigan State Spartans.
The Michigan State Comrades.
Hey, be nice.
That is me being nice.
This is basically what Michigan State did while playing Michigan. They exploded on the field.
No, because
I didn't think Michigan State was that bad. Granted, I haven't watched any of their games this season.
They gave up. Hold on. I got it right here. Team stats. They gave up 276 yards of rushing. Bryce Underwood threw the ball twice in the second half. Because Michigan State couldn't stop the run game. Also, they were undisciplined. 12 penalties for 105 yards. That is undisciplined football.
You know what I have to say to little brother?
They fucking suck.
Good job, and they deserve this.
They deserve nothing. A&M went into Death Valley and beat LSU. No, they didn't beat LSU. They blew them out. Ole Miss, Oklahoma, and Norman. So we go Rebels.
Do you think LSU would have fired Brian Kelly if the Texas A&M game would have been close and they still lost?
I think he would have gone anyways. Illinois shat the bed this week and lost to Washington.
Boo!
And Arizona State lost this week to Houston.
Well, nobody cares about them.
But anyways, so this week, or is it? Alright, so this week was supposed to be a really good week for college football, right?
So that means we're doing nothing but sitting at home Saturday watching college football?
Well, so, okay, Penn State was good. We got Penn State, Ohio State this week.
Yeah, but we don't like either team, so can we either get a tie or...
Go Space Rock!
Or just, like, have an asteroid hit the Earth or something?
Go Space Rock. Vandy versus Texas. That should be good.
I'm gonna root for Vandy.
Miami and SMU, that could be decent. Georgia and Florida. South Carolina and Ole Miss.
Go, Cox, go!
No. Oklahoma and Tennessee.
Do you pull for Oklahoma? Or do you pull for good old Rocky Top? I think we better pull for good old Rocky Top since we're taking a trip to Nashville next year.
Yeah. Tennessee's in Knoxville, not Nashville.
I know, but it's close enough.
Good old Rocky Top. Anywho, on to the NFL.
And our NFL random topics. So, it seems that the New York Post put out a report that claims an unnamed ex-NFL player served as the face card for a rigged poker game. Could this be a bad sign for the NFL? And said ex-NFL player got named as being Antonio Gates.
Uh-oh.
I mean, the NFL already has bad publicity with how bad the refs are. Do they need a gambling scandal on top of it?
Nope. Kitty cat, stop, bud.
So the refs once again fucked up. They blew the whistle during the Eagles' field goal kick, and then the Eagles missed the kick, to which Coach Sirianni ranted to the official that the kicker should get another try.
That whole game was...
Oh, we're going to get better. The tush push problem. So you can't possibly call forward progress and call the play dead. Then Hurts fumbles on the tush push, and the refs wrongly ruled forward progress was stopped. Is it getting to the point where you cannot correctly officiate the tush push and it should be banned?
Should have been banned anyways. It's not a football play. The tush push is a terrible play, and it should just go away.
Are the Jets' ownership dysfunctional? And is Woody Johnson
Yes.
the problem in New York?
He's one of the problems.
What are the other problems?
Well, you don't have a quarterback. You don't have an O-line. You only have one. Well, now you have no wide receivers because Garrett Wilson's hurt. Your defense looks like Swiss cheese out there every week.
Yeah, you got a point there. What is wrong in Pittsburgh?
I know.
Let me go over the defensive line stats for the 4 top defensive paid players on the Steelers. TJ Watt, you just signed a new contract. You are not living up to what they're paying you. I want a refund. You have had 4 sacks in the last 11 games. Alex Highsmith, in your last 8 games, you have had 2.5 sacks. Refund. Cam Hayward, you bitched and moaned about wanting a contract extension or wanting your money from a contract you previously signed. Whatever the case may be, it was. They give you your money. Motherfucker, you've had 1.5 sacks in 12 games. Your fat ass better pick up the pace. Queen, you've had 2 sacks in the last 25 games. Are you even on the field? Are you the invisible man? This is not what Aaron Rodgers signed up for. My defense needs to do better. If you cannot make changes and adjustments after getting your ass kicked in the first half, I need a whole new defensive line. I need fucking the DC Austin fired. I'm about to the point where I want Mike Tomlin fired. Get it together, Steelers. So, evidently, the referees in the NFL once again fucked up and got exposed. During the Saints-Tampa Bay game, a fumble return touchdown was called back because of a whistle, which when the audio was replayed, there was no whistle. Are we hearing invisible whistles now? I'm asking for a friend. And I don't like either team. But this ref shit? Dumbass Goodell, fix your shit. Are the Vikings responsible for Wentz playing with a dislocation that ended up tearing his labrum and fracturing his socket? I know you're happy Wentz is out.
Hey, the Legion of... Oh, wait, no, we get Branch and Kirby back this week. So the Legion of Hoons might not play. I mean, yeah, whoever... Because I don't know if JJ's back. He wasn't practicing yesterday. Which I don't think he's hurt. They just don't trust him. He's been on the sideline for too long.
You know, those high ankle sprains are a bitch. The Saints have decided to make their rookie QB the new starter and have bench Rattler. Is this a good move for the Saints?
Nothing's a good move for the Saints.
So, the next topic, I'm going to let you discuss, Brendan, and say what it is because it involves your brand new Lions.
We signed Hutch for another 4 years. And it's a really good contract. So, yeah. Now, only if another certain Detroit sports team could sign their star player to a long contract. I'm looking at you, pizza boy!
Oh, I did see come across my desk today that the Dodgers are very interested in your starting pitcher. Just saying. Scooble Dooble could be a Dodger.
So let's see. Recently, the Lions have signed Hutchinson to a 4-year deal, Goff to 4 years, Amon-Ra to 4 years, Penei Sewell 4 years, Jameson Williams 3 years, Kirby Joseph 4 years, Aleem McNeil 4 years, and Taylor Decker 3 years. And this is in a sport with no salary cap. While across the street in Comerica Park, where baseball has no salary cap, we just have a cheap-ass fucking owner who won't spend money on his team to make the team better, and won't sign our star pitcher who, oh, by the way, is winning back-to-back Cy Youngs.
Scooble Booble gonna look good in that Dodger blue, baby!
I'm boycotting the Tigers next season.
I'll let you jump on the Dodger bandwagon.
I got an Ohtani jersey.
That's only because you're an Ohtani fan. You also have an Ohtani Angels jersey.
That's
So
true.
you're a fan of Ohtani, not a fan of the team.
I need a Ohtani Team Japan jersey.
I seriously almost bought me an Ohtani jersey the other day. But staying on the topic of your Lions, do you know how much the Lions franchise is worth?
A lot.
Just throw out a number. Give me a number.
5.3 billion dollars.
Close. You were off by point. They are worth $5.4 billion. Over the past 3 seasons, the Lions have paid out to 9 of their core players $968.5 million in contracts. That's what you call profit sharing and keeping your players happy as business partners. You're definitely not the same old Lions.
Nope.
Hey, Sheila, can you go next door and teach Pizza Boy how to run a team?
Please.
So, evidently, the Cleveland Browns are exploring PSLs for their new stadium. And the prices are ranging from $500 to $149,300. Would you pay that for season tickets for the Browns?
Fuck no. I wouldn't pay a penny. I wouldn't pay negative dollars for season tickets to the Browns. They would have to pay me to get season tickets.
Is Drake May the 2025 MVP?
No, because Jonathan Taylor.
Well, we'll have a discussion about that later. I'm trying to wrap this up because I need to go cook dinner.
Oh, yeah.
But I have a funny report. This come across from Bleacher Report. It says, after the Bengals lost to the Jets, a season ticket holder called to cancel his tickets for next season. The operator, he said, do you want cheap tickets or to pay Jamar Chase and T. Higgins? Right then, I would have said, cancel my fucking tickets.
Yeah, I don't know.
Also, off topic, but kind of on topic, because it is sports related, but not football. Saudi Arabia is set to construct the world's first sky stadium. It will be suspended 1,150 feet above the ground and it is expected to open in 2032 and will host matches for the 2034 FIFA World Cup. Would you go to that stadium?
No, because I don't want to go to Saudi Arabia because I would get killed.
It is floating 350 meters above the desert. Okay, so if they build a stadium like that in America, would you go?
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's all the topics for the NFL. So now it's time for the NFL review segment.
Oh, shit.
Any games we want to review? I mean, a lot of them were blowouts, and
there was an unhealthy amount of blowouts this week. Like, there was only one game within one score of each other. There was only one possession game this week. Yikes. It happens, though. You want to talk about the Sunday? Well, I mean, you already ran it about the Steelers.
Well, you could give your take on it.
The Steelers had one job and they failed. They were supposed to beat Green Bay. So, Pittsburgh, thank you for not helping. You fucking assholes. That's why TJ Watt should be tricked.
Wow. The starting pitcher for the Blue Jays in a World Series, what is that, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Do you know where he went to school at?
No.
He went to Liberty.
Oh. Cool.
Oh! Prominent baseball agent for WME Endeavor banned by MLB Players Association due to double dealing during COVID? It's an article on the New York Times.
Uh-oh.
Agent Jim Murray. I'm going to have to go read that. All right, if we don't have any games we need to talk about, let's do our picks.
Tonight, I am wearing all of my Baltimore gear right now as they play Miami.
Are you going to take the Ravens?
Go Ravens.
I'm going to take the Ravens, but knowing my luck, Miami will fucking beat them. I mean, I really need Miami to beat them, but I'm going to take the Ravens.
The Bears played the Bungles.
Ass versus ass.
Go Chicago, because I need Caleb Williams fantasy points.
I'm going to go to Bengals.
Meow meow. Minnesota plays the Lions.
You said Kirby's coming back and Branch is coming back?
Kirby should be coming back.
Branch is definitely back, right?
Yes.
I'm taking the Lions.
Kirby is questionable.
Who you taking?
I'm taking the Lions because Minnesota is out.
Everybody. They have no quarterback.
They're out their quarterback, out like 3 of their offensive linemen.
They should make a deal for Kirk Cousins. Oh, you like my background? Did you notice my background there, Brandon?
I did. And why would they make a deal for Kirk Cousins when they didn't want to re-sign him anyways?
Because they're dumb and now they need a quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, Kirk didn't do nothing to impress anybody on Sunday. The Panthers play Green Bay. Carolina, please, for the love of God, do something good for once.
So in other words, you're taking Green Bay?
Yeah. And I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, I'm taking the Packers too. Next.
The Chargers played the Titans. Give me the Chargers.
What? The Titans are coming on strong now.
They fucking suck.
I'm taking the Chargers too. I was trying to get you to change your pick.
Atlanta versus New England. Give me New England.
Oh yeah, Patriots are coming on strong.
Drake May for MVP, baby.
That's what I just had a topic about, and you said no.
Well, yeah, because it should go to Jonathan Taylor, but you know.
Well,
MVP...
you know what? I'll put that in the notes to discuss next week. MVP.
Well, no, MVP is a quarterback award.
So they should change it to name instead of MVP. It should be the quarterback award.
Pretty much. San Francisco plays the Giants. Give me San Francisco, especially with Cam Scatterbo's ankle being in a million pieces.
Yeah, get well to everybody that got hurt. I'm going to take San Fran.
Next up, Indianapolis versus Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh can never beat Indy, so give me Indy.
Hey, we beat Indy one time.
Cool. Out of how many?
In a playoff game.
Cool. Feel bad against them for no reason.
I'm going to stick with my Steelers.
It's you see the Colts logo come up, and Pittsburgh just pisses down their leg and gets scared. Anyway, it's Denver versus Houston. Give me Denver.
Oh yeah, Denver lost Surtain. Denver's playing who?
Houston.
Yeah, give me the Broncos.
The Jaguars play the Raiders. Give me Jacksonville. Oh, wait. Maybe I should start Stafford this week.
I'm taking the Jags because they're my second favorite team.
The Rams play the Saints.
Give
me the
ass
Rams.
versus ass.
The Rams are not ass.
I just don't like the Rams.
Yeah, but Pookie Nookie.
But he's hurt and he ain't playing.
But Matthew Stafford.
I don't care. I just like Puka Nacua and he ain't playing, so the Rams are ass now.
He's questionable for this week.
I'm taking the Rams anyway, but who are you taking?
The Rams. And everybody's favorite two teams in the AFC, Kansas City plays Buffalo.
Let's see how many times McBitch can cry and get a flag.
Well, it's the regular season, so Buffalo's going to win this game.
Taking Bills or Chiefs?
I am taking the Bills.
I am taking the Chiefs.
And then Sunday night, it's Seattle versus Washington. Give me Seattle.
Where are they playing that game at?
Seattle. Or, no, Washington.
Give me the Redskins. Is that it?
And Monday night games, Arizona versus Dallas.
I might have to take the crack wagon.
Give me Dallas.
You taking the crack wagon too?
I'm taking the crack wagon.
Who's got buys this week?
Cleveland, the Jets.
Hold on.
Philly, and Tampa.
Okay, we didn't pick games last week. Because we didn't do a show last week, so we'll let everybody know how we do on our picks next week. You're not going to change none of your picks before I shut it down?
Nope.
Alrighty, they locked in. Anything you're looking forward to for this week? of games coming up, college or pro?
Jared Goff's gonna throw for 1,000 yards against Minnesota.
Okay.
And if Jared Goff doesn't throw for 1,000 yards against Minnesota, he's still gonna throw for 500, so it's fine.
Okay.
And Jahmyr Gibbs is gonna have over 9,000 yards rushing.
Uh-huh. You not played Madden.
I don't know if I could even get that on Madden. Stop meowing!
It's your cat Vader.
I know who it is. I can tell by the meow.
I'm just looking for some good games, and hopefully we won't have like a shit ton of blowouts like we did this past weekend. Is there anything we missed, Brendan?
Brian Kelly killed a kid.com. Go look it up.
Stop. Allegedly.
He also cheated on his wife.
Allegedly.
He's also just not a good fucking person.
Allegedly.
Nah, there's no allegedly to it. He is not a good person.
I cannot say that because I do not know the person.
Brian Kelly is a piece of shit who deserves nothing good in life. In fact, he doesn't deserve a head coaching job anywhere. He doesn't deserve a head coaching job in hell.
Wow.
No, I can't say that. That's something I have to say off there. But anywho, I don't have nothing else.
Alrighty, so that is it for this week's episode of the Mid Football Review. As always, please like and subscribe. Also, check out our blogs on themidpodcast.com. Most of them are about wrestling, but there's a few currently about NFL. Also, we want to wish everybody a happy Halloween, and don't get spooked this weekend by your teams.
And Kyle Larson's won the 2025 NASCAR Cup Series Championship.
We'll see you guys next week. Until then, have a
Go
great
on, Connor
Halloween. Be
Zillich.
safe. And I hope you get all the candy you want.
Connor Zillich, 2025 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion.
Goodbye.